outside of the world, women athletes and young women athletes, the struggles that we go through are the same. The pressures that we face are the same. And the pressures, that's why I always say when young champion, young girls come out of this part of the world, it means so much more when there are women champions, because they're not only fighting the odds on the field or on the court or in the ring, they're also fighting so many odds outside, the cultural odds in the society and all these constant small battles that we face every day, even to go and practice. There's like, she had to pretend to be a boy, for God's sake. I mean, come on, like, what is that, So I'm saying the same way for me to talk to these girls, and my whole job, obviously, being around cricket a lot in my life, I know nothing about cricket, but my job was to try and help them just understand the pressures that were going with the things that come with the good that comes with, the fame and the glamour. Because I think everybody sees the good part of it, but there's so much pressure, so many eyeballs on them. Like she was saying, there was packed stadium semifinals and finals. And it's a lot of pressure. A lot of these girls have never played in front of this. They've never done photo shoots, ad shoots. They've never had to juggle so many things together and then go and perform with the expectations. So it was really nice because I've been able to do that for so many years. So to have that connect with them at that level and to try and help them on a personal level was really cool for me.
And I'm sure they enjoyed, getting those insights from you, because a lot of people forget, Sanya, because you've been around for so long and so successful for so long. I don't mean this to make you feel old.
Sound like I'm 75, but okay, yeah.
No, but seriously, because you were a junior Wimbledon champion when you were a teenager, and you've just been so successful for so long. We sometimes forget that you also came from a middle-class family and you also had to face economic and other hardships, your family, because tennis is a very expensive sport.
No, tennis is an expensive sport, but the fact is that I also don't... I think that we are much larger than our struggles. And I think today we have to celebrate each other and not just talk about the negatives and the struggles that happen. I think today is the time to embrace everything that's happened, but also embrace the fact that we have superstars sitting here who's a teenager and who's a two-time world champion back-to-back. And I can talk about the fact that we didn't have the fact that my parents ate, a couple of less meals a day so that there was more money for me to eat. But is that what I really want to be remembered for? No, because that's not going to inspire. What's going to inspire is that we made it despite all that. And we're sitting here in front of you all. And we're really proud as women that even though we didn't have that backing that a lot of athletes get around the world, we were still able to make it. And hopefully seeing this, a lot of young girls can say, and follow their dreams that are outside of the box, and I don't like to keep harping on about the fact that we came from middle class or lower middle class. Or
only because it gets tough for people to sustain a sports career, because money is always a factor.